Has a child or person experienced any of the following traits? 1. Difficulty being away from parents or other loved ones. 2. Excessive worry about harm to loved ones. 3. Excessive worry about danger to self. 4. Difficulty leaving the house, even to go to school. 5. Difficulty sleeping. 6. Feeling physically ill when away from loved ones. To diagnose SAD, these symptoms must be present for at least 4 weeks and be more severe than the normal separation anxiety that most people experience. Welcome to our channel. We dive right into today's topic, separation anxiety. It's a term you've likely heard before, but what exactly does it mean? It's more than just feeling a little blue when you say goodbye to someone. Separation anxiety, in its truest form, is a psychological condition that can affect anyone, not just children, as is often assumed. It's a condition that manifests when we are separated from people or places to which we have a strong emotional attachment. It could be triggered by events such as divorce, breakups, or even extended work hours that keep us away from our loved ones. The reality is that in today's fast-paced society, it's not uncommon to experience such separations, making this topic extremely relevant. Now, it's important to remember that feeling anxious or upset about being apart from a loved one is a normal human emotion. However, when these feelings become so intense that they interfere with your daily life, it may be indicative of separation anxiety. For instance, constant worry about the well-being of the person you're separated from, difficulty carrying out everyday tasks, or experiencing panic attacks are all signs of this condition. Understanding the nature of separation anxiety is crucial to addressing it. It's not something to be brushed under the rug or dismissed as mere homesickness or over-attachment. It's a valid psychological condition that requires attention and care. So why is it important to define separation anxiety? Well, as the old saying goes, knowledge is power. Understanding what separation anxiety is allows us to identify it both in ourselves and others. It opens the door to empathy, support, and most importantly, seeking the right help when needed. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even ourselves, knowing what we're dealing with is the first step to addressing the issue. As we continue this journey of understanding and coping with separation anxiety, remember that it's okay to seek help. There's no shame in acknowledging that you're struggling. It's part of being human. So let's take this journey together, one step at a time. Understanding separation anxiety is the first step to overcoming it. Now that we know what separation anxiety is, let's identify its signs. Separation anxiety doesn't sneak up on you. It's a loud, intrusive guest in your daily life. Imagine this, you're going about your day, but there's a constant whisper of worry in your mind. It's like a radio playing in the background, a station dedicated to your fears and insecurities about being separated from a loved one. This unending worry is the first sign of separation anxiety, but it doesn't stop there. This constant worry begins to take a toll on your ability to perform everyday tasks. Maybe you're finding it hard to concentrate at work or even do simple chores at home. It's like trying to juggle while walking on a tightrope. Your mind is so preoccupied with worry that it's hard to focus on anything else. And then there are the panic attacks. These are not just moments of feeling a bit worried or anxious. No, these are intense periods of fear and discomfort that can include symptoms like a racing heart, shortness of breath, or feeling like you're losing control. It's like being in a room where all the walls are closing in on you, and there's no escape. These symptoms, constant worry, difficulty with everyday tasks, and panic attacks can be overwhelming and disruptive to daily life. They're not just in your head. They're real and they're valid. It's important to remember that you're not alone, and it's okay to seek help. Remember, these signs are not a sign of weakness, but a call to action. They're your body's way of saying, hey, something's not right here. We need to deal with this. Identifying these signs is crucial to seeking help and finding coping strategies. Before we delve into coping strategies, hit the subscribe button to stay updated on our upcoming series on anxiety. Being part of a community can be a powerful tool when dealing with anxiety-related issues. Just knowing that there are others who understand what you're going through can make a world of difference. By subscribing to our channel, you're not just gaining access to a wealth of informative content. You're also joining a supportive community of individuals who are on similar journeys. Engaging with our channel and each other allows us all to share experiences, tips, and advice. It creates a space where we can learn from one another, grow together, and most importantly, support each other through the challenges that anxiety can bring. Remember, it's okay to seek help and it's okay to lean on others. We're here to provide resources, but we're also here to remind you that you're not alone in this. So hit that subscribe button and join our community. Together we can navigate the complexities of anxiety. Now let's explore the top 5 coping strategies for dealing with separation anxiety. First on our list is recognizing your triggers. This is a pivotal step in managing separation anxiety. Triggers could be anything from a particular place, a song, or even a date that reminds you of the person you're separated from. Identifying these triggers can help you anticipate and prepare for the feelings of anxiety that may follow. Next, we have cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, a type of psychotherapy that can be incredibly effective. CBT focuses on challenging and changing unhelpful cognitive distortions and behaviors, improving emotional regulation and developing personal coping strategies. It essentially helps you reframe your negative thoughts about separation into more positive, realistic ones. The third strategy is to remind yourself of the positive reasons for separation. It's natural to dwell on the negatives when you're dealing with separation anxiety, but there are likely valid, beneficial reasons behind the separation. Try to focus on these positives. It might be personal growth, new opportunities, or even self-discovery. Distracting your mind is our fourth strategy. Engage in hobbies, exercise, or any activity you enjoy. This not only diverts your attention away from the anxiety, but also releases endorphins, your body's natural mood lifters. You could read a book, go for a run, or learn a new skill. The goal here is to keep your mind occupied and your spirits high. Last but not least, don't hesitate to seek professional help if your anxiety becomes too much to handle on your own. Therapists and psychologists are trained to help you navigate through your feelings and can provide you with personalized strategies and techniques to manage your separation anxiety. In summary, coping with separation anxiety involves recognizing triggers, using cognitive behavioral therapy to challenge negative thoughts, reminding yourself of the positive reasons for separation, distracting your mind with hobbies or exercise, and seeking professional help when necessary. Remember, these strategies are tools to help you manage your anxiety, not instant cures. Every individual's experience with separation anxiety is unique, and it may take some time to find the right combination of strategies that work for you. Be patient with yourself and remember, you're not alone in this journey. We've covered a lot today, from defining separation anxiety to identifying its signs and discussing coping strategies. We've delved into the nitty-gritty of this complex emotional state, shedding light on how it can impact our day-to-day lives and the lives of those around us. We started by defining separation anxiety, explaining that it is an emotional condition that can affect adults when they are separated from their loved ones. This could be sparked by situations such as divorces, breakups, long work hours, or even the mere thought of separation. We then moved on to recognizing the signs of this condition. We learned that symptoms can include constant worry, difficulty with everyday tasks, and even panic attacks. It's important to be aware of these signs so we can identify when we or someone we care about might be struggling with separation anxiety. After that, we explored various coping strategies for dealing with separation anxiety. These ranged from recognizing triggers and using cognitive behavioral therapy to challenge negative thoughts, to reminding ourselves of the positive reasons for separation. We also discussed the importance of distracting the mind with hobbies, exercise, or talking to someone close or joining a support group. And remember, in severe cases, it's always a good idea to seek professional help. There's no shame in reaching out to a therapist or counselor who can provide the necessary guidance and support. Understanding separation anxiety, recognizing its signs, and knowing how to cope are all crucial steps in managing this condition. But remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are countless others who understand what you're going through and can offer help and support. Now it's your turn. Comment below with your thoughts on separation anxiety and the first actions you'll take. Together we can support each other through this journey.